So I've made this. This is basically the Mayan Zodiac calendar. Here I am. The moment I saw this, I knew this was me, but I was like, this was 2011, the first time I ever saw this diagram. A circle appeared on my head, and I was like, what the heck? Why is this? I knew the Mayan calendar was ending. This was December of 2007. And basically, here's the blockchain, chain of blocks. This whole new world is being built on the blockchain. Here is the e-singularity, or not e-singularity, but Obey. This is Obey AI, right? That runs this whole thing. And here's the open startup innovation framework, right? OSI, or Open Innovation Framework, Open Startup Innovation Framework, OFI, which Ethereum was the first one. And what this does, actually, it goes with, okay, the first thing was the blockchain came, and then what happened was, Finney did Bitcoin, number 2. Number 3, I came around and I said, Bitcoin, I could use this for a whole new ecosystem, right? And this was undoubtedly, moving. And then number 4 is, I was like, well, I couldn't get it launched, so actually 4 and 5, these guys put a lot of money into Bitcoin and helped grow it, right? So I'm thinking about this problem, and then 6 comes along. There's Brock Pierce. He gets involved with EOS and all that, starts building this whole infrastructure. 7, this is when I'm like, I need it, and you'll notice all UnDaoDu, 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 right? Every 3, so you'll notice. So this is this 7, right? And then 8, Vladimir was the first person I talked to. He was an He was like, I'm not going to waste my time with this. He's like in the top 10. And then Mihaw's a Dao. He was like, okay, I get it. All right. 8, 9, 10. And then Du, the guy who made it happen, is Lubin, right? There he is with his big fucking nose, right? And then 11 is Gavin. They were able to get the team, right? And then with Vitalik, they launched the white paper, and there's Ethereum, which is OSI. It's the same thing. So in this becomes, on here. And then basically what happens after Ethereum, okay, that's in 13, they start, talking about it. People like, Anthropopoulos, right? He becomes basically the, what's the word? The town crier, right? He's a sophist, but he's a town crier. He's a pitcher, but he's really in it. He's just making money. He's using it as an opportunity. I don't know how much he really believes in it. He wouldn't engage with me in the discussion, which makes me think not a lot if he won't engage. And then George, this is the DAO. He starts building the framework for the DAO. Okay, this is the DAO in 15. Du, and this is Charles Hodgkinson. He's got Cardano, a vehicle for Danos, Cardano, right? He's a Du. He's a visionary. All right, and then 16 is an Where's Un? These are coders, right? There's a whole bunch of coders all around the world. Well, I don't know. I'm calling, are they coders? 16 is 17 UnDAO. Where's 17? Did I miss up this DAO? It's UnDAO. Okay, DAO is what we're launching now. Is the whole idea is this is what's coming next, right? The Global Bitcoin Reserve Fund, UnDAO, and then Du. 18, right, is Anna Grinsberg. She is a very important influencer. She knows all the groups in New York, so she's important. UnDaoDu. It kind of breaks down there. And then 19, or actually it should be UnDAO. She's a DAO. She has to be a DAO. And then Du is, is the AI that's coming. So you've got the Vault for the Bitcoin, you got the AI that controls the vote. And then finally the whale is going to be someone who's going to get behind FoundUps from UnDaoDu, doing UnDaoDu events, the 3 events, UnDaoDu. The whole point is to find our whale, to find someone who says, listen, I want to get behind this. And then I went to Coin Jazeera. I just made fun of the Jaazeer, Coin Jazeera. Blockchain prophecy hidden in plain sight, and the Mayan calendar deciphered by UnDaoDu. Now will become a DApp that can place anyone as UnDaoDu and the FoundUp on their back. It's their project. Where Obey will automatically select the influencers, the 19, right? Okay, around it. And then here is me with my boys, Craig and you know, Brandon. I love them guys. We had a good time. Didn't happen in 2016, but you know, shit happens, man. Life happens. Okay. So COIN Jaazeer, we'll make a great cover story for either September or October. Mike Trout is back as the reincarnation of UnDaoDu. Dude, in the middle of the Mayan calendar, he has returned from a self-imposed crypto exile after his failure to launch FoundUps in 2002, DevCon 2002, when he and billionaire heir Brandon Kersner could not strive a deal, right? Could not strike a deal. Should be strike a deal. He is back, launching social capitalism in 2020 at DevCon 5 and revealing the hidden prophecy hidden in the Mayan calendar. We're fucked. The fifth age is T singularity, and TAI will destroy us unless Obey can get there first. Obey is open beneficial, can get there first. The race is on. SoCapism.com to learn more about Trout. I mean, UnDaoDu will save us. Roar, epic, right? And then basically here I am with my son. This is Bone. I call him Bone Thrower. Hey, Bone Thrower. Bone Thrower. The reason why Bone Thrower, do you know this, the handle for the javelin for throwing the spear so far? Guess what? In the first incarnation, that's who invented it. Just the most brilliant fucking engineer. Vitalik did. That's what he called Bone Thrower. That was his nickname back when I was Dadu, and he was a Vital, right? VitalDu. Okay, Trout or UnDaoDu is worshipped by a secret cult of crypto maniacs who see him as their ETH Satoshi, the true mastermind behind Ethereum, who took his idea and launched Ethereum back when he tried to get Bitcoin Magazine founder and CEO known as ETH Waldo to join him. Trout is offering a reward for any information leading to finding where Ether is, and if you find him, contact him immediately. I put that there, right? And that's there. And there is. I'm gonna have to do like a special memorandum, like memory, you know, in memory of. Okay, there he is. Oh man, I hope you're alive. I hope you're not dead. I really do. Founder, here he is, magazine and Bitcoin, CEO, founder of both Bitcoin, and his title's been stolen. He's not being credited at all for it, you know? Anyway. So, and I said, listen, if you can get this story print, if someone wants to do the story and make it into a cartoon, then I will, you know, do it. So maybe I'll do that on Fiverr, is get a fake Al Jazeera, and we'll just call it Al Jazeera. We'll just call it Al Jazeera. Since I went to the guy, so it will be called Al Jazeera. And I want it to basically be a mock-up of the mock-up paper, right? So I copied this link. Here it is. It's actually coming up over here. So this is Al Jazeera. Jazeer. It doesn't like. Okay. So we want it to look like this, you know, this mock-up here. There's the story I just wrote on there, right? And, you know, kind of like fun. All right. That's it. All right, let's buy that ad space.